everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much. Today we have a really fun, cute Easter and spring DIYs. So I took this Dollar Tree egg and I'm just going to paint it with the white chalk paint. All right, I'm going to be taking this white chalk paint and the baby pink paint, mix them together, and I'm going to be applying it to the bottom part of the egg. So I got this really pretty wrapping paper from the home store, and it's very heavy duty, and I'm just going to cut a piece out and I'm going to start tearing some pieces and using Mod Podge to apply it to the top of the egg. This is the first time using wrapping paper. I never used it before. Usually I use like a napkin, but it came out really pretty and didn't have a problem at all sticking to it, and this wrapping paper is so pretty. So I decided just to tear the pieces because if you cut it straight, you'll see the edges. So this will blend a lot better. And this is how it came out. It came out so pretty. I do put a coat of Mod Podge over the top. So now I'm going to put the egg together, and then I'm going to grab this Dollar Tree ribbon and I'm going to start hot gluing it to the side of the egg. Alright, so I'm going to be using this piece of lacy material that I have. I'm just going to hot glue it to the top of the egg. Just cutting the excess piece of the little lacy material. Alright, so I made this out of material that I have, and I put a little pearl in the middle. So I'm going to hot glue that right to the top of the egg, and this is so pretty. I love it. Now I'm going to be using these little tiny pink bows that I have, and just going to apply it on each side of the egg. So I'm taking these little white butterflies that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to place 2 down, and then I'm also going to be using these little white necklace that I got from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to place it underneath, and that is it. I mean, this came out so adorable. I love this little egg. I've never made one before, and this came out so shabby chic. Alright, so we're moving on to the next DIY. I took this bucket that I got from Dollar Tree a couple years ago, and I'm going to take the chalk paint and the baby pink and mix it and give it about 3 coats. Okay, so it's dry and looks nice. Now I'm going to take this image that I printed out. It's vintage little lambs. They're so cute. And I'm just going to Mod Podge it to the front. So I'm taking these little eggs I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to repaint them. I was looking for my little eggs that I got from Dollar Tree, the rope type. I couldn't find them, so I'm going to use these. But in the end, I do find them. But for now, I'm going to take the floral foam and hot glue inside the pail. This way I can place all the flowers inside, and I'm going to start placing them randomly, and it start to look really pretty. All these flowers are bought from Dollar Tree as well. And this is what it looks like. It's so cute. Now I want to add some ribbon. I'm going to take a few from Dollar Tree and one I believe is from Hobby Lobby. So I just grabbed 3 of them, and I'm going to use the jute twine to tie them together. So I'm just going to hot glue it to the side of the pail because I have the image in front, and it comes out so cute. This came out so pretty. It's so Easter. Definitely going on my dining room table. I love it. Okay, next DIY. This is Thumper. Who doesn't love Thumper? So I'm taking this Dollar Tree little flat canvas, and I'm going to be using the chalk paint, also with the baby pink, and just mixing it, and I'm just going to do one light coat. The image I found on Google, I just typed in Easter rabbits, and actually it came up, and I thought it was adorable, so I printed it out. Alright, I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree ribbon, but I'm going to create like a border because it doesn't have one. So I'm going to start off with the purple first. I'm placing down the ribbon on all 4 sides. Alright, so I'm taking this other ribbon and I'm just going to apply it right on top of the purple. I'm going to be placing Mod Podge down on the little image and then apply it down. This bunny is so stinking cute. Look at his big feet. It's so cute. So I'm just placing Mod Podge over the top of the bunny. And look how cute it came out. It's so cute. Now I'm going to take this material that I have and just put it together and just form like a little shaggy kind of a bow. And I'm just going to place it right on top. And that is it. This came out so stinking cute. Okay, next DIY, I took this Dollar Tree plaque. I'm going to be using Ivory paint from Folk Art and another image that I downloaded and printed out. It's a vintage chicken for Easter, and I'm just going to apply a very light coat. So I'm going to be using the antique wax and just distress it a little bit on the edges and a little bit in front. I'm going to be using Mod Podge to place down the image on the wood piece. I added 2 bows to the top of it from Dollar Tree, the ribbon, and I'm not sure what happened to the footage, but this is how it came out. So cute. Okay, we're moving on to the next DIY. I took another image, a little Easter vintage lamb, and this piece of wood that I had previous DIY. So I'm going to cover the yellow with the ivory paint. So I'm taking this mineral chalk paint. I'm just going to distress it a little bit around the edges and around the front of it. Okay, so I'm going to take the Mod Podge and apply it to the image and then place it down on the wood piece. My friend Beth says that I say adorable a lot, so I'm going to say it. This is for you, Beth. This little lamb is so adorable. So I want to place a little bow on top, so I grabbed a Dollar Tree lacy ribbon and some of that cheesecloth and just made 2 little bows, and I'm going to hot glue it to the top. And this came out so cute. Okay, next DIY. I'm taking this ivory paint and this Dollar Tree little jar, and I'm just going to paint it. I believe I used 2 coats. So I'm going to be using this mineral chalk paint. I'm just going to distress the jar. So I took this off one of the Dollar Tree signs. I'm going to be using the little bunny, and then I have this Dollar Tree contact paper that I'm going to cover the bunny in. So I'm just going to trace the bunny and then cut him out. I think this is pretty contact paper. So I'm going to apply the contact paper on the bunny. I really don't need any glue or anything because it's pretty sticky. Now I'm taking one of those Dollar Tree skew sticks and I'm just going to hot glue it to the bunny. So I'm going to take the jute twine and I'm going to hot glue it all around the top of the little part of the jar. Now I'm going to be using some Dollar Tree moss, and I'm just going to place that inside the jar. Now I'm going to place the stick inside the jar with the bunny on it, and then I grabbed these carrots from Dollar Tree and I'm going to place them inside as well, and this came out so cute. Okay, so I took this Dollar Tree little carrot and I'm going to be using this Adirondack chalk paint and the Dollar Tree little board from Halloween, and I'm going to take this ruler and cut it in half, and I'm going to just dry brush it a little bit. I'm not going to like fully coat it. I'm going to do the same thing with the paint stick. I'm just going to apply the Adirondack's white chalk paint, and then I'm going to take it in back and cut it in half. Take the little rulers that I cut in half, I'm going to hot glue it to the bottom of the board and the top of the board. Now I'm going to take the carrot and I'm going to grab some polyfill, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of it, polyfill inside the carrot, not too much. Grabbing a bunch of flowers that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to grab some jute twine and just tie it together, and I'm showing you the little yellow ones, the names of them, and like I said, I'm going to grab the jute twine and just bunch them together and tie them together. Place them inside, and then I'm going to take the drawstring on the sides and just tighten them. And that's about it. I mean, it's quick and easy, and I couldn't figure out what to do with this carrot. And then I came up with this idea, and I thought it was really spring-like and pretty. So now I'm going to take some hot glue, and then I'm going to hot glue the carrot to the back of the board. I'm going to use some mineral paint. I'm just going to like lightly distress the top of the board and a little bit around it, just to lighten it up a little bit. So I'm going to be using these rub-ons from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to spell out the word spring at the top. And this is how it came out. Perfect for spring, really cute. Alright guys, this is the last DIY. This is quick and easy, really cute for like a tier tray, or you can even put it on your shelf. I have a piece of wood that I used for a previous DIY. It was already painted, so I'm just going to take some mineral paint and just lightly coat it just to give it a little different type of color on top. Alright, I'm going to be taking these Dollar Tree rub-ons. They're for spring. They're really pretty. So I'm just getting an idea where I want to place it, and then I'm going to cut with my scissors and then start applying it on the wood. Now I'm just placing it, and then I'm going to take my Cricut and start rubbing it on. Sometimes it does take a little patience to get it to, you know, adhere to the wood. So, but it does come out really pretty. Alright, so I'm going to reveal what it looks like, and it looks so pretty. Look how nice it came out. So cute. Perfect for Easter, or spring actually. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, I'll see you. Bye-bye.